This is a demo program for this CSS POS software, which will show you a number of steps. There are 6 steps in here. First, we show you how to log in and change your password, and then we enter item data. We will enter 1, and then I enter 19 more, and then we do the first cell transactions, and then after the first cell I will do 19 more transactions. And the 4th step is to see the cell result, and 5th step say the cell item detail, and then the 6th step is to read the stock, read the stock and the stock card information. Now this is step 1. This is step 1. We're going to start logging to the system and change our password. So when we first finish installing, this is our ready to go screen. Then we just click login using system, uppercase, no password. No password, and then I log in. Okay, and then okay, and then system will require you to change your password immediately. If you don't want to change, just exit. I exit. Now I change my password. Set password. Old password empty. Enter. New password 123. Enter 123. Enter, and then set. So I have logged in using system and changed my password to 1, 2, and 3. Okay, next step. Next step we will do this. Enter item data. To do this, we'll come to here, inventory. We click, left click here, and then come to here, our inventory module, and then we click new for us to start entry data. Now, to enter new data, first of all, we make sure this is item, and then we key in the item name. Now in here, the item name must be detailed enough and specific enough, so when user read this name, know exactly what item is. Now I'm going to key in my item name. I have prepared in here. This is my item. This is my item. I key in here. Now as for the barcode, we need to use barcode scanner to read the barcode of the product if any is there. If not, we can just skip it. Same for the item code. If we have product item code installed, we can put in. Otherwise, we can just skip it. Because the item code will be entered by the system, automatic giving 1 if this is empty. The next thing we need to key in is the sell price. Sell price 7 ringgit. So the data needed only is item name and sell price. Then we can start insert this product, this item into our system. Click insert. Yes. So data is inserted into our item. Now to see the data already inserted, we just exit. We can come to here. We can see that our data, first data inserted with automatic giving item code 00001, and the quantity is 0. Next step is we need to perform purchase order to fill in this quantity. Now to fill in this quantity, all we need to do is do a purchase order, PO. From any supplier, we can enter the supplier name if we have, and then we key in the order quantity. For example, in here, offer 25, okay, and each one cost me 5 ringgit, okay, 5 ringgit. So the total will be 125, and then I confirm, yes, and check in, yes. Now after check in, we can see that now we have quantity of 25. If we want to look at the stock card of this particular item, we just come to here, SC. We can see that here, stock card recording in here, this date and time, purchased from no supplier, 25 quantity coming in at the price of 5 ringgit. So total quantity remain now, we have 25 in this particular item in its stock card. Okay, so we can see the quantity and the stock card. Now I'm going to enter additional 19 item. So I'm going to use the function of import right here. To use this import, we need to pre-prepare the import file. Earlier I have pre-prepared the import file already, so I just click this import. My import file already in place right here. I have 19 items, and is ready for import. Now to start import, just click one of these. You can import 1, import 10, import 50, import 100 or 1000. In here, since I have 19, I import 50. 50 cover the 19 and wait for the process import to complete. Now the import process is going on. Number 5, number 6, number 7, 8, 9, 10. And then go on, continue 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Done. Import all imported. All data is imported now. Now to see the result of our import, just exit. Yeah. Then you come to here, you can see that all our item is imported right here along with the quantity that I want to import. Yeah. Along the quantity I want to import. Here's all the data. Okay. We have completed step number 2. Yeah. Number 2, 20 items enter to our system. Now we're ready for step number 3 for our first sell transaction. To do first sell transaction, just exit from this module and enter this sell module, okay, and wait for the system to load all your data into his sell table, and when system says ready to go, then we are ready for our sell transaction. Okay, look at here now. Okay, now okay, system ready to go. Now to do sell transaction, yeah, start fresh cash sell using F4 as a function key. Yeah, F4 as a function key. F4. Okay, F4 now. Now the start cash sell. Now the cursor automatic run to here. When our cursor is focused at here, we can use the barcode scanner to scan the barcode of the product, and the item will be selected. Yeah, item will be selected. Or we can key in using keyboard 1. Yeah, 1 kg. Now 1 kg is my first product I enter. One, you focus the item in this black and yellow text. Yeah, black box and yellow text, which is mean our item is in focus. We can select the item right here or just enter. Now I'm going to select another item, beef. Enter twice, so it become 2 items. Yeah, or you can just click in here and select item, 3 items, and so on. Or using barcode scanner in here, search method include barcode, item code, and item name. Yeah, 3 technique. Search using barcode, item code, and item name. Now after complete all the selection, yeah, we can come to the payment right here. This payment and invoice. Or using function key F11, go to the payment. You press F11, then the cursor automatic focus on here, amount of money to be paid by the customer. In here, for example, my focus already in this first pay, okay, in blue box. Yeah, I just key in customer, for example, give me 50 ringgit, 50. I just key in 50, a full stop, okay, and then I tap twice, tap 1, tap twice. Come to the short receipt. When focus at the short receipt, I just enter, and then ask yes and no, confirm yes, and then our receipt is generated, and then we just print to our post printer. Print to the post printer. After printing, system will do a little bit process, move the transaction, code backup, and so on, and wait just for a few seconds. When system come to the stage of ready, mean that it's ready for next transaction. In here, okay, now it's ready for next transaction. Now in here, I will do additional 19 transaction. Yeah, 19 transaction, and then after this 19 transaction total, we have 20 transaction, and then we can see the sales result from here. Okay, now I have completed additional 19 transaction. Yeah, 19 transaction. To view our sales result, we can just come to here, this small t, okay, or we just exit this sales module and enter here transaction processing. Yeah, transaction processing, enter to this sales module. In here, we can start read our sales result. Yeah, sales result. In here is a list of transaction. We can view by, this is a name, customer name, or view by transaction number, or view by date, or view by total. Okay, in here I come back to name. Now next is to read each transaction's detail. Yeah, for example, this transaction, okay, it happened at this time and this date with this number. Our customer is cash, and then the payment type is cash. Yeah, status is pay. Total for this transaction is this amount. Okay, and the customer pay exactly the same amount. Next is this tab, other tab. This is control information. Yeah, mean that we have issued or received for this transaction at this time and this date. The format of receipt is short and is issued by our service officer system, which is the cashier. And next is the detail tab. Detail tab is a transaction detail of this transaction, mean that item are bought by this customer. There are the item list which is purchased by this customer at this time and this date. Now for this tab, message tab, normally is for big invoice, big receipt. We key in additional memo message for this particular transaction. In cash transaction, normally we don't use it. Now as for this print tab, this tab indicated that is a summary information. We have totally have 20 transaction, 50 items being sold. Okay, our net sale is at this, and then in here there's a cost factor in our total 20 transaction, and this is our profit, and our profit margin is 47%. Now up to here, transactions, informations, other detail, and print is the step of this step. Step number 4, see sale result, total and profit. See sale result, total and profit. In here we can see our total and our profit. Okay, next step is this step. Yeah, see sell item detail, all items sold, and the summary of each item. The summary of each item is come to here in this tab, detail tab. In this detail tab, we come to here, then we click this detail, left click, then let the system start process of 20 transaction. Okay, process 20 transaction. After the processing, you will come to this page. Now in this page, basically there are two views. One automatically default is view all, which is this button, view all. Okay, and then the second view is view sum. I will explain each later. Now I go back to view all. Now in this view all page, okay, I just open up the column, indicated that time, date and time for this item being sold. Date and time is arranged by date and time. It's not arranged by the item name. So you can, for example, here you see that this item at this date and this time, this item sold 5 items, and so on. And so on. Okay, now view all. Go back to view all. Is arranged by time and date for each item sold. Each item sold. You can see that this time and this day item sold at 5. Now I go for view sum. I click view sum. Okay, now you can see the change. For the first item it becomes 6. What this means is that 6 items of this being sold for this 20 transaction. 7 items being sold for this item in this 20 transaction. So we can see that which item sell the most, which item is not sell. So now let's focus on this 6 items being sold. Now we will discuss the last step of our demo, which is this one, read item stock card, and stock card information. This stock card in here, just focus on this item. 6 is being sold. Now I exit. Okay, exit again, and I go for the inventory. To check the item. Now we know there's 6 items being sold for this. 6 items being sold for this. Early on, when we check in this item, we check in 25. We sold 6, now it's 19. To check more detail, look at the stock card of this particular item. Stock card of this particular item. Now for this item, we can see that the detail of this time and date we also can see. First of all, we purchased from supplier, no supplier, 25. Okay, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sell transaction. Okay, 5 sell transaction. Now each transaction is out quantity is by 1, out 1, out 1, out 1, here out 2. So total item out is 2, 2, 2, 6 item. And the remaining quantity is 19. Yeah, 19. Meaning the item, this item, the remaining quantity is 19. Same as here, 19. Now let's conclude our demo program for this demo program for this. Conclude stop at here, stop at here. So we can see that start from how to log in, enter item, and import 19 items, sell transaction, and 19 more sell, and sell result. We can see the profit and total sell, and the detail, view all, view sum, and read item stock cut. Okay, if you have more problem, please call me. I can explain more in detail. Thank you.